Good morning. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Brooke.
And this is Mornings with Riddle. Well, Brooke, we've made it into November, and we know that the holidays are fast approaching us.
Yes.
And there's a lot of frequently asked questions we get around this time of year. So we thought we would do a fun little spin because we've done episodes on frequently asked questions, but we're going to do it holiday style.
Yeah, so we printed out some of the most common questions we get asked about the holidays, and we're going to rapid fire answer them for you guys.
Yeah, so I'll get question number one. So the first question we have is, if I have guests that are visiting over the holidays, what accommodations are available? So what is available for our guests?
Okay, so there's, like everything at Riddle Village, there's different options. One thing that, many people ask about off the bat is, are there guest suites available? So in our community, right in the Commons building, off of the main lobby, we have 3 guest suites. They range in size. Our largest can fit up to 6 people. So those are available to, you can reserve a guest suite 90 days in advance. That way everyone gets a chance to make some reservations and they're not all grabbed up at once. But we always like to remind residents as well, like, you're welcome to have guests over in the apartment as often as you choose. So sometimes residents, if grandkids are coming over, they can sleep comfortably in the apartment. That's fine. But another option is you're able to rent like a rollaway cot in the apartment, so family can comfortably sleep in there without, there's no like hassle or inconvenience because you either sleep right in the apartment or you reserve a guest suite.
Right, and also the cots do come with linens if you request it, so that's always a really big benefit too.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question I will take, and this one is, if I want to host my family for dinner or for a meal on the actual holiday, can I do that at Riddle Village? And the quick answer is yes. Now, how you want that to be handled is really up to you. So we have a lot of families and friends on holidays that will visit and eat right here in the restaurants with our residents. So we would highly recommend, obviously we have to follow the same guidelines for the reservation period, but if you had a larger table where you're having your kids come in, you can reserve that with the hostess or host, and we can work that out and figure out your times for when your family can come and visit you. But we also get the question of, what if I want to host Thanksgiving? Like, what if I want to have a private room, which we have several of them here. Maybe I want to make the turkey, but I want to work with our catering department. Can we utilize the rooms at Riddle Village? And yes, the other answer is yes, you can do that. So we are open every day of the year. Just because it's a holiday does not mean that our kitchens aren't opened. Really, you're just going to work with dining because the times of when the staff is here will vary, but you certainly can still host Thanksgiving if you want, Christmas if you want. The other thing that people don't realize is, let's say that you have a little gathering in your own apartment. You can work with the catering department. Maybe you want them to make a dessert tray for you, or maybe sides. You can, again, work that out ahead of time and talk to dining in the catering department, and you can do that even in your own apartment.
Yeah, hosting here is great, whether you're going to maybe the Governor's Inn and having them cook, clean, take care of it all. That's
sounds
great.
like a dream.
That sounds like a dream for me, but if you've always loved to host and you want that too, you can do it with a little help from our staff, like a cheese tray or a fruit tray, things like that. It's really helpful.
Yeah, they know how to make it really special here. The dining team always does a great job. Okay, speaking of dining, how are meals handled at the restaurants on a holiday?
Okay, so every meal here at Riddle Village is delicious and special and fun, and holidays are no different. So typically on holidays, there is like a different schedule a bit.
Yeah.
For example, Thanksgiving's our next holiday, and the setup for that day will be a delicious brunch, turkey, all the fixings, and that's from 11 to 2 right here in the community. For holidays like Christmas Eve and Christmas, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, there's always something in the community. Like Kristen said, we don't shut down. I think for New Year's Eve, it's something like a nice seafood buffet.
It's very popular, particularly with family and friends, because it's a huge seafood buffet. We've done it for years, as long as I've been here, and it's always really popular.
Yeah, so I guess the easy answer to that is every day of the year, there's food available in our restaurants, and on holidays, it's no different for you and your guests. There is always something to eat right here in the community.
Yeah, so you just want to check with dining, which they will post the hours ahead of time, like our November calendar obviously just came out. and it will say on Thanksgiving what those hours will be. So you can take a peek at that. Okay, so as we're getting to the holidays, we have a lot of people that like to decorate. And so we often get, what can and can I not do as far as decorations for my apartment? So we do have some guidelines, and it's all really down to the safety of our residents. So for instance, the door that leads out to the hallway, in that area, as long as you have decorations within the little cove, that's perfectly fine. But we really would request that people stay away from things like doormats, where that could be a tripping hazard for someone walking down the hallway. Anything that's protruding out that could be a hazard is going to be something we would ask someone to remove. As far as Christmas trees, because we do get this question quite a bit as well, we do not allow real Christmas trees, and that, again, just comes down to fire safety. Yeah. It was highly recommended by the fire marshal for us not to allow them, and so gotta be honest, though, I don't really get a lot of pushback by that. Yeah. A lot of people have the fake Christmas trees, which they're so great nowadays. They look real.
They are great, and it's nice because the residents will store them in their storage unit downstairs, so it's out of sight, out of mind, and every year you can bring it on up. You don't have to buy anything, so
but we certainly do encourage decorating. So people ask, can I put some lights out on the balcony? And absolutely feel free to bring the holiday spirit. We love seeing it. So. And then, of course, speaking of decorations, it is a really fun time of year to walk through the Commons building. Yeah. So our residents volunteer to decorate. And, I mean, it's just every place has something different and special. So definitely take time around the holidays to just walk through our main lobby, through where the restaurants are. There's some throwbacks of vintage decorations we have, and then over the past few years, we've had some really nice new decorations added. So,
and to give Kristen some credit, the courtyard, the directors come together every year.
That's fun, yeah,
and light that up with all these fun decorations. So you'll see them out there getting it started this year.
Yeah, usually we have really big light up decorations. There's usually a Christmas tree in the center, and it just looks so pretty at nighttime. And the residents can walk through the courtyard. And
so pretty.
The grandkids love that too.
Yes.
Okay, so Brooke, you got the last question here. Okay. With the holidays comes lots of packages and gifts. They come through our front doors, and Amazon's very busy here. Florists are very busy. Harry and David is very busy here. So how are the packages handled?
Okay, so year-round, one of the great benefits to our residents is packages get delivered to the concierge desk. Yes. And then the concierge desk will call up and let you know that it's there, and you can come down at your leisure and pick it up. Or if it's something heavy, like maybe you're getting a new TV delivered, a gift for your favorite marketing reps. Just kidding.
We can't accept that, Brooke. You stop.
If you're getting something like heavy delivered, you can ask for either maintenance or security to bring it up to your apartment, and you don't even have to worry about the transportation of it. So packages, gifts, they all get sent to the same location right at the front desk. There's someone there at all times, and they're really great about giving you that call, letting you know it got delivered, and holding on to it until you're able to get it to your apartment.
And Brooke, it's kind of funny that you made that joke, because you gave me an idea of one more question that I get asked every single year from our really generous residents. So this is the time of year of giving, and so a lot of times our residents will come and say, what can I give to an employee? Maybe it's their housekeeper or a server that they've connected with. As far as gifts go, we just like them to be aware that staff, none of us can accept anything of monetary value. Yes. But we certainly encourage, if a resident wants to show their gratitude to a certain employee or departments, we often will see residents do this as well. Anything edible is certainly accepted. So if you like to bake and you want to make some cookies, bagels with cream cheese, I mean, we've seen all kinds of things. Residents are so generous. We really appreciate that they even think to ask that. Yeah. But employees of Riddle Village are not allowed to accept any monetary gifts, and just working for our residents is gift enough. But we also do like cookies. No chicken. But so that would be the answer, is that it has to be something that's edible.
Yeah, so all around the holidays, like we said, there's so many questions that come in, and there's so many great ways to celebrate right here at Riddle Village. So I'm really glad we took the time to go through some commonly asked questions. If there's any we missed, you can always stop by the marketing office, give us a call. We'll be happy to answer any questions for you. or your loved ones who may be traveling to see us this season.
Well said, Brooke. And please visit us during the holidays because it
Yeah.
is a really fun time. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up, and we look forward to bringing all of that to you, especially next week with All Things Everything.
Riddle Village.
Have a great day.
Bye.